YouTube friends, it's Victoria from Victoria Makes. Today I'm making a black bean and bacon soup. It's a Mexican recipe and it makes a lovely chili sort of hot soup. It's actually very filling with the pulses, the black beans, and it's got bacon as well in there as well. And there's got simple ingredients, a simple recipe, it didn't take very long. You can have it started and finished in about 20 minutes. You can use tinned black beans. I soaked some dried black beans overnight and then I boiled them up for about 15 minutes, on a fast boil, and then salted them, left them in the water, and we'll use that water as well in the recipe. Right, so it's a very simple recipe and it's 80 grams of smoked streaky bacon, and you can use pancetta if you want to cut up into small bits, a red onion or a white onion very finely chopped, 2 garlic cloves chopped, I use about 6 because we love garlic here, and a splash of olive oil, a quarter of a chilli to half a chilli de-seeded finely chopped, depending on if you like your chillies or not, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then there's half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and then a teaspoon of dried oregano if you want, a tablespoon of tomato puree, and 2 400 gram tins of black beans. As I say, I've used equivalent 800 grams of black beans, soaked them, and I've got them ready now. They're already cooked. Salt and pepper. Okay, so it's going to be a soup. Really easy. You need a wide saucepan. Fry off your bacon in the olive oil until golden brown and gets crispy on the edges. Then you've got put the onion in, the garlic and the chilli for another 5 minutes until the onion is softened, and then put your spices and oregano in, and then squeeze in some tomato puree and give it a good stir through and it's nice and combined, and then add all your beans and the liquid, and then I always put a little bit extra water in, about another pint of water, bring up to the boil, turn it down, leave on a simmer for about 15 minutes until it's thick and rich. Okay, and then you can have a lovely topping on this. It's just the juice of 2 limes and then chopped onion and sour cream and chopped coriander, so that's like a garnish for your soup. Everything's nice with a bit of sour cream, isn't it? And then what you can do, you can either have some tortilla chips on the side or a crusty French stick. Lovely hot warming soup with a bit of chilli in it. So yeah, you've got a taste of Mexico, nice bit of chilli and lime flavours through it, nice and warming at this time of the year, and then obviously lovely with crusty bread. Okay, hope you like it. Let's get on. So there we are guys, you've got your bacon, your garlic cloves, and then we've got some lovely authentic smoked paprika, chilli, tomato puree, extra virgin olive oil, cumin, sea salt, nice ground black pepper and onions, and then your bacon. And then this is the black beans I've obviously boiled up, and they're actually in the liquid as well. So here we go, let's get on with the recipe. Right guys, so we're frying our bacon. I'm doing a lot more than I need, so that I might as well just cook it all at the same time, and then I'll divide it and add it to the recipe shortly. So I'm just going to fry this bacon up until it's nice and crispy, and then we'll carry on with the recipe. Right guys, I'm going to now put everything in a pan. So it's in a very heavy base pan. We put the olive oil and the chopped onion. Because I'm bulking this recipe up, I've put in 2 onions. The recipe is based on serving up to 4 people, but there's 6 of us, so I'm putting the chilli, extra garlic, extra onion in, and extra bacon of course, but you can go with the original recipe. So everything in a heavy duty based pan, put the bacon back in, and then continue to pan fry this until it's nice and crispy. So we've got the bacon nice and crispy in the olive oil, and we've put the onion, garlic and chilli in. I'm going to stir for 5 or 6 minutes until it softens the onion, and then we'll put the spices in and continue to coat, and then we'll add the tomato puree and give it a good stir until it's all combined, and then we'll add the beans and the liquid and cook it down for about 20 minutes. So right guys, we've got half a teaspoon of cumin going in. Teaspoon of smoked paprika, salt and pepper. I'm not going to do the salt because there's quite a lot of bacon in, and bacon can be salty, can't it? So I'm going to omit the salt this time. If it needs any later on, then I will add it to it. Got about half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, tomato puree. I'm going for roughly a tablespoon. Right, so put all those ingredients in the pan, and then we're going to just pour in our black beans and all the liquid from the cooking process. Mix it all in together and get it on the boil. Guys, this is looking lovely, this soup. It's a bit dark, so it's hard to see. Let me get some light on. Right, let's try and see if I can show you and get the camera overhead. Right, so this is the soup, guys. It's looking lovely. It's got all the bits of bacon in it, all the nice black beans, a bit of chilli, smells of paprika, really lovely. Okay, and then we're going to turn the heat down and leave it till for about another 20 minutes, so it's looking thick and rich, and then you can actually serve it with a squeeze of lemon juice, creme fraiche, and a chopped onion and some coriander. We're going to actually have it, I think, on some lovely rice, you know, like a sort of a topping for rice. So as an alternative really to chili con carne and rice, I think that's what I'm going to do. So but you can have it as a soup, you know, or on top of rice. You could even put it, bubble it down, and then put it in tortillas like a burrito, you know, and wrap it up with rice and creme fraiche. So it's really, really multi-purpose, and it's not cost much, guys. I've just bought some nice cooking bacon, which is really, really cheap, isn't it? Or you could make, you know, smoked streaky bacon, so it's really, really cheap. And 2 tins, if you wanted to just buy the tins of black beans. You know, some yogurt, Greek yogurt left over, or sour cream, whatever you want. So it's not a costly dinner, but it's going to be nice, tasty if you like a bit of a kick. I really recommend it. It's really nice and tasty. Really easy, quick evening meal recipe there for you guys. Hope you enjoy.